Hey everybody, I'm Tiffany.
I'm Sal.
And welcome to Off the Rack, the show where we take a comic book that came out last week and break it down by its writing and art and talk about what we thought about it. This week we're going to be covering No Justice #1, written by Scott Snyder, James Tynion IV, and Josh Williamson. I couldn't remember his name for a second. I know him probably better than the other two. With art by Francis Manapul. Pretty all-star cast of creators on this book.
It ought to be. Spinning out of the offensive DC metal, Dark Knight's metal, or as it was apparently originally called, Dark Crisis. Where the source wall's been breached, stuff is coming out, and the Justice League has to deal with it.
Yes.
But they can't do it alone. Gonna have to make a bigger Justice League, I guess. There's 3 different writers on this story. Mm-hmm. Does that affect the overall narrative or the feel? It didn't, for me, it didn't feel like 3 people were writing it.
No, honestly, what was funny was the little prelude.
Oh yes, from DC Nation.
Yeah, that felt more like it was 3 individuals working on it. This felt a little bit more cohesive.
Yes. So yeah, there's 4 different teams. They all have names.
Yeah, it's Wisdom, Wonder, Mystery, and Entropy.
Yeah.
Which is the only one that doesn't really fit with the others, so I'm just like, the others are like, yeah, I don't want Entropy.
Yeah, can I vote to not be on Team Entropy, please?
Yeah, that just seems like a not great team to be in.
Put together because Brainiac says, we're gonna need to confuse the crap out of these Omega Titans.
Yeah, as though, like, I don't know if it's just because the Titans have been around for so long, because they're essentially, like, from the beginning of time, and just that they've seen everything.
Right.
So, like...
So let's throw Harley Quinn at them?
Right, and, like, I guess the idea behind it really is just that, you know, we're going to see ideas and plans come together that normally wouldn't, because these individuals don't interact with one another.
Right.
And so individually the teams will be acting towards a common goal, but how those teams achieve those goals will be up to them. And presumably, since you have a bunch of really strong personalities on each team, we're probably going to see some stuff that we haven't before. Or
right.
That's the idea.
The teams are already formed. We don't get to watch them form the teams.
Well, they don't even form them. Brainiac makes
Exactly. They already have, like, their uniforms put together. Their matching color coordination and nodes.
Yeah, they kept mentioning the nodes, and I tried with a lot of effort to figure out how the nodes were denoting. And, like, they all seem to be the same. So I don't know if it's just something that it's impossible to reflect in the art necessarily. I was looking for, like, symbols or color differences. And honestly, I know we saw color differences in the DC Nation #0.
Yes.
And occasionally you saw it here too, but the nodes didn't really seem to go one way or the other. This just made me think of Brainiac.
Yes.
Which makes sense.
Which is fine, yeah. And, you know, it's funny. I hate nodes. On suits.
Oh.
The first one that comes to mind is when, for no reason, Groot had just a bunch of nodes on him. It just seems like spinning rims. They're already wearing cool costumes. Must we add light fixtures?
Maybe the nodes are going to come in handy later on. I mean, initially I thought it was for communication, but then they do something that I really thought was great. And I really enjoyed that moment between Lex and Martian Manhunter, because as we know, Martian Manhunter, when he was on the Watchtower, used to help to connect the Leaguers to one another so they could talk to each other. And so, like, I thought that was really cool to bring him back for this, but also to have, like, Lex be like, well, you're kind of the glue here, man.
Yeah.
Are you up to the task?
Yeah, and he's like, please. I'm Martian freaking Manhunter. You could see that Hawkgirl's in it, John's in it, John Stewart, Green Lantern's in it. Like, you could tell they are definitely borrowing heavily from probably the biggest cultural touchstone and access point for the Justice League for a lot of readers.
Oh, it's true. I mean, honestly, that's one of my favorite Justice League incarnations.
Me too, because it distills everything that you like about it, cuts out the fat, and just makes all the best moments possible.
No, it's absolutely
Plus with the best voice acting.
Yes, of course, and that makes it, like, more fun to read, because immediately you can just pull those voices up. We had a chance to see a lot of cool heads and a lot of hot heads in this, which I thought was kind of interesting. I didn't expect... I mean, I know Zatanna is not, like, someone who's, like, quick to, like, anger or rage, but, like, she really did try to keep things together for her team, essentially, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Agreed.
We get the huge reveal of the villains, which is funny because Lobo's part of that reveal, and he's, like...
So he was already on Justice League of America.
Yeah, he's
so,
kind of, like, walking the line there, and obviously so is Lex.
Yeah. Oh, the Lex thing is the biggest, like, disappointment for everybody who liked Superman Lex, and the biggest surprise because no one has bothered to do anything or establish that Lex has decided to become a villain again.
Right, but I mean, they do address that. I think it's when he's talking to Jean, because like Jean mentions that mentions that he heard that Lex had been playing the superhero.
Yeah.
So like whether or not that's going on still, I don't know.
It's been long established, and for Lex to be like, yeah, but I gave that up. Like, when? In what issue? What book have you decided to stop doing that? Because there's never a moment where there's the turn.
Right.
There's no satisfying moment where he just goes, screw being Superman, I'm going back to my power suit.
Right.
Like, no, it doesn't make any... I don't know. Anyway, I get it, but like it's indicative of a few other problems I'm having with DC right now post-Rebirth.
Okay.
This is fun. People have been asking for like a cool, high-stakes, fan-favorite Justice League book for a while, and to have this kind of top-tier talent working on it is a good sign.
No, it is. It is a good sign, but I definitely can understand the criticism of, like, having Metal and then having this, because while it's not quite the same, like, the Earth is in peril again, but the Earth is in peril again, and actually so is the whole universe, because these Omega Titans will go from universe to universe, judging them to see which of their, like, 4 elements is the greatest there, and then they'll destroy that whatever the brothers essentially will then destroy that planet. Yeah. So once again, we're dealing with a potential universe-ending event. Mm-hmm. That sort of thing, especially when DC's calling this the summer of events, makes me concerned, of course, about
event fatigue or just exhausting your reader.
Exactly.
It is going to do that, like, especially because. And this is, like, there's no really... It's not a very good point to make, but, like, Avengers #1 and No Justice #1 came out in the same week.
Yeah.
And they both dealt with Celestial-type universe invaders.
Right.
And it's like, oh, we're all going to have to worry about this now? Like, there's no respite, there's no moment of a breath.
Right.
I either have to, like, drop a book or have to, like, go through this, massive event, which, like... oh no, I have to read the biggest, most high-flying adventures of my favorite superheroes. I guess I can stomach that.
But I know what you mean.
But it is, yeah.
It's weird, because it's like, on the one hand, I'm worried about the event fatigue. On the other hand, like, I'm just enjoying the Justice League being there, and, like, the, almost, like, zany madcap adventures that they're going to become a part of. And it's also interesting, because it's like, I also kind of know where this is going to go, because DC Nation kind of told us...
Yeah.
What's going to come of this. Like, their mission to Kalu is not going to work out. Maybe it will work out. I actually don't know if it's going to work out or not. Mm-hmm. But, like, while this is going on, the Omega Titans are going to show up.
Right, exactly. We're still getting, like, I think it's going to be fine.
Right.
I'm enjoying what's going on so far.
Which is funny, too, because in that DC...
Nation Zero.
Yeah, we see Ollie Queen there as well, who,
we don't see him in this issue.
We don't see him in this issue, but he is at least not part of the original Justice League, but Justice League Unlimited. He played a bigger role there.
He did. He was the grounded, like, street-level character.
Yeah.
Even though Batman was on the team, too.
Right, but, like, I thought that was kind of fun. Like, it's like a little, like... I know Ollie comes along eventually. It's fun.
Yeah, and I want that, because I think a lot of people have been wanting to see Ollie on the Justice League for a long time.
Yeah.
And so if you're going to get Beast Boy on the Justice League, you better get Green Arrow in here.
Yeah.
That being said, I really enjoyed seeing Beast Boy on the team, and he was really making the jokes and having a good time.
He was. And
I enjoyed it a lot.
I enjoyed him, and I enjoyed his interaction with Batman and how excited he was to be on a team with Batman.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because all he's been dealing with is Robins throughout all of his continuity.
Yeah, exactly. We should talk about Manipul's art as well.
Yeah, usually I'm a big fan of his artwork,
yes.
and there are some really beautiful panels in this, but there are also some panels in this that I felt like were kind of rushed, which, comes from, I think, having to draw so many characters and so much interaction, and there's a lot of panels. Each page doesn't have, like, a couple. There are quite a few panels in order to get the, I guess, view of each of the characters that they need to. So I assume it's due to that, but I was a little surprised. Yeah,
I loved his work on Trinity, and I think that one of the main reasons why I didn't like it as much in this as I have in previous works, and I did enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but I also found it to be lacking comparatively, is because he was able to explore and kind of push the boundaries of storytelling with books like Trinity, where it was more like getting into the character, so we could play with the panel layout and composition, really do something beautiful and artistic with those pages. It's these characters have to go accomplish these goals, and that's it. And there are so many characters, as you said, you need to be kind of literal. You can't play with the space if you need to establish without any shadow of a doubt who is in this scene and what they are doing. So I don't know if I would have gone with Manipul, because I would want him to be on something more expressive. Like, I'd want to put him on a Swamp Thing book or on something more cerebral, but, like, this is more literal of a book.
No, I understand.
I think Manipul's up to the task, and I think he's doing a great job, but I would rather see him on something like Trinity.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it's a lot. It's a lot to ask an artist.
Agreed. You and Ethan opened up a Nickelodeon box that I cannot wait to see. So stay tuned for that.
It's good.
If you can't even wait
for us to open this up and you want to get your own, check the description box down below. There'll be a link. You can find out all of that down there. Important thing to know if you haven't seen us opening up Culturefly stuff. Culturefly basically gets the licensing for things. They create products, they design products, and then they make those products. And you can't get those products anywhere else but in these boxes. So if there's something in here you want, you gotta get the box. I'm done talking because I really want to open this.
All right, do it.
Open the box. That was also All Real Monsters.
Yep. Remember All Real Monsters?
I do remember All Real Monsters.
All right. Woo!
Well, I'm excited. I like the interior.
What we got here?
Don't look at the name.
Oh, that's what they have. Yeah, okay.
Jeez.
Let's start with this thing. It's right on top. What is this?
A towel?
I think it's a towel.
It's oh my god. It's Ren in the bathtub. Towel.
That's so crazy.
I kind of love that.
Wow.
That's incredible.
It's not just a rectangular towel. It's like...
No, it's the shape of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a Nick Box exclusive by Culturefly.
Wow.
Ren in the bathtub. Is this the one where he eats the soap?
I don't recall what he does with the soap.
I remember him eating the
Probably
soap.
something gross.
And I remember it being like so like it looked so great, like the way they animated it. Like I was just like, is that what it's like to eat soap? It's not.
No, it's horrible.
It's not.
Not
Say
that
that
we
right
know.
now. I'm gonna check the next thing. It's on top. Oh my god! This is a notebook and pen set. Rugrats theme, of course. Tommy Pickles always having a screwdriver in his diper, and of course the famed Rugrats ball as the notepad. See if I can.
That's cool. Yeah, let's check it out.
Bust this open. All right, notepad. Adorable. Line. Paper there.
Oh, this has some heft to it.
Heft. So how do I?
Rid of that.
And there's your pen. There you go. Doesn't fit on the end, obviously, because it's a screwdriver.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
But that's adorable.
That's insane.
It's adorable.
Very cool.
I love it. All right.
All right.
What's next in here?
Next we have, ooh, I'm gonna like this. This is a Postmodern Life little pouch. What do you use these for?
What's in there? Like in the pouch. Sometimes
there's some. Oh, let's see.
Sometimes they're bags and pouches.
Yeah. Let's open it up. Yeah. Oh, it does something. It's. I think it's a bag.
Yeah.
That's like a.
It's a reusable.
It's a reusable bag. Yeah, you can do groceries or whatever. That's cool.
That is cool. I like that.
I like Rugrats Modern Life, so I'm digging this right now.
I have occasionally used these types of bags where I'll have a bag like this folded up in like my backpack or whatever when I go to cons.
Yes, this would be
because like if I have extra stuff and like maybe the store, like sometimes the kiosks or the booths don't have a good bag.
Yeah.
And I don't want to carry it. Throw it in there if my backpack's full.
It's also got a little carabiner on the end. So
I like
that's cool.
that. I like the fact that like
it's got little ears for Rocco. Yeah.
I love it.
It's a great image of Rocco.
Really cool.
On there too. Sweet.
All right.
You can do the next one.
All
what do you
right.
got?
I want to keep on the Ren and Stimpy train. I'm trying to get the box out of here. It's like I shouldn't be getting this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm doing it. It's it says it's a Stimpy soap dispenser. First of all, can we appreciate this box? The front, the farting,
oh my God.
the whole thing. There it is. I wonder if it. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh my god, it's adorable. Just gonna put that there. You don't need to see the box anymore. All you want to see is what I'm about to pull out. Here it is.
Does it come out of his nose?
It does come out of his nose.
Oh my god.
I just have to figure out how to actually work it. Again, I've said it before, I'll say it pretty much every time we open up a Culturefly box, there's always something in here I would have never imagined that they could have, like, put into a box, because they don't have a lot of... They have some standard things. Like, I see there's definitely a clothing item in here, we have, like, the figure and stuff like that. But then you get a soap dispenser. Yeah. It's great, like, vinyl plastic soap dispenser. Where soap comes out Snoopy's nose.
Delightful.
Perfect. Alright.
Alright. So we got here, we have a Hey Arnold Stoop Kid vinyl figure. Let's open this up.
That's great. So of course, the whole thing, Stoop Kid not wanting to leave a stoop. I think he does at one point. Hey Arnold fans will probably let me know if I'm correct or not about that. That's great. Look at him.
There he is. That's what it's Stoop Kid. Looks just like him.
It really does look just like him. I like the amount of like base we get with this.
Yeah,
this is fun.
you get the stoop and the kid.
Exactly. Well, I'm just saying, like, with the other vinyl figures that we've gotten, usually they have, like, you put the base, you put the figure on the base for cultural buy. So again, they're even, like, changing up their own sort of standard thing.
You don't get, like, the same, like, variations on the same thing. It's, like, totally different.
So I think that the outside of this box kind of told us each of the properties that were going to be in here. Remember how I mentioned Real Monsters?
This is...
This is...
Wow. Oh my god. The eyes...
I know.
...are at the hands.
Right? It's a Crumb sweatshirt. It's literally him right down.
Oh, it's got the hairy armpits.
Yep.
And the eyeballs that you can hold.
Yes.
Okay, well...
This is like a Halloween costume right here.
Yeah.
Or you could break... This is a con outfit also.
Oh my god.
Check this out.
Well, I'm going to have to put this thing on.
Yes, you do.
You can see it in action.
You're going to have to put
eyeballs.
it on. This is... It's kind of creepy. It's like it came to life. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. This is... This is incredible.
I kind of like this, Trinity.
No, you don't.
I think that's kind of what his voice sounds like.
This show has got off the rails. You can't.
This is a rocket power customizable fingerboard.
Nice.
That is cool. I think the kids like these things. They didn't have them when I was a kid, fingerboards, and I started seeing them.
Right?
I can't get it open.
Because you're a monster.
Yeah.
It's just peeled at the bottom.
Oh, there's a thing. There's a flap. I didn't find the flap.
Just use the flap. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of enjoyed Rocket Power. I know it was kind of silly. I enjoyed it a lot.
I never saw Rocket Power.
It's so, like, from its time period.
Right.
It's, like, so cemented in there. But there's something about that, like, yeah. They're publishing zines and, like, doing skateboarding and, like, yeah, just very much that. But, like, it had a lot of heart, too.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fun. I kind of dug that. It was a lot about friendship.
Neat.
So it was cool.
Yeah.
That's adorable. So was it? Oh, it's like...
Yeah. It sticks to your fingers a little bit, so you can do tricks with it.
All right, well, I can tell you right now, I can't do that.
No, there's no way that we can do any tricks. No. I can't. I'm not even going to try.
Okay, and the last thing in here is the pin. Which, again, this is one of those things where I'm like, yeah, you have to stop. It's out of control.
What do you have there, Tiffany?
It's a Reptar and nipple pin.
Stop.
This is awesome.
That's really sweet.
This is really sweet. I like the size of it. It's really, like, it's big. I like it. It's got the two connectors on the back. It's a big
pin. You gotta have two.
It's got a lot of weight to it.
Yeah. Nice.
There you go. Guys, this Nick box was pretty incredible.
Pretty dope.
It was pretty dope. I
cannot get over.
I can't get over that.
Genius.
It's incredible. But, like, I think they did a really nice job of capturing the essence of each of these shows. Maybe not this as much as, like, for, like, capturing, but, like, this is one of those things that, like, I like this as, like, a general fandom thing that you carry around.
Yeah.
Someone might notice it, they might not. But if they do, you know that person knows what this is.
And the bag is, like, it has symbols on it that is, like, vaguely reminiscent of Rocco's shirt.
Yes, which is very cool.
So, it's definitely Rocco's Modern Life colors and designs on it.
Yeah, which I dig. Yeah. But I like, this is, like, I would not have thought about this as a Rugrats item.
Right?
I would have got it right to, like, oh, just give him the ball, it's done. But they're like, no, you're getting the screwdriver.
Yep.
And of course, I love that they were like, no, you get that is like a whole nother level. There's a whole separate thing there. I can't even. Guys, if you want to get your own Nick box, don't forget, go to the description box down below. Again, most of these are exclusives. You're not going to get this anywhere else. If you want a Crumb shirt that's, like, literally Crumb as a shirt.
Yep.
As a shirt. You got it. You're going to have to go here. You're going to have to do this. You better wear this to the con.
That's insane.
Just got to do it. Be like, ta-da. People are going to love it.
Nickelodeon box
Yeah.
from Culture Fly. Oh, man, I love those Nick boxes.
I really do. Those are some of my favorite boxes.
Yes.
I love all the stuff that they've sent us, honestly. But the Nickelodeon boxes I'm always like really excited about.
Yeah. Thanks for watching or tuning in or sticking around to see that. But
right.
let's jump into the recommendations for books that are coming out this week that you can pick up on Wednesday.
All right.
My first one has to be, I guess, No Justice #2.
Wow.
I know. And it looks really cool. As
yeah.
much as I lobbed a lot of criticisms towards this book, it can take it.
Yeah.
And they can handle it. It's a big book with a lot of characters and a lot of fun, neat ideas. And I think if I'm going to be one way or the other when it comes to my opinion on this book, issue 2 will be the one that tips me over one way or the other.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's 4 issues, so there's no way I'm not going to read all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, yeah, absolutely.
So if you read 1, go read 2.
Yeah. And speaking of that, there's also another book that comes out this week, and it's Avengers #2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Yeah, by Aaron and Ed McGuinness, and it's just the Avengers dealing with these Celestials and finding out more about the Dark Celestial or whatever. We got 2 stories. We got Doctor Strange and Black Panther, and you got the Avengers or the Trinity of Avengers.
Of course you have Doctor Strange, because Jason Aaron's run on Doctor Strange was phenomenal.
And he straight up references it and throws out everything that everybody else, Kate's Hopeless, did on Doctor Strange, and just references that specifically. He's wearing his Last Days of Magic uniform or outfit or whatever.
I'm literally okay with that.
Yeah, he's just like, no, you threw away what. No, I'm up next, and I'm going to do what I did.
I'm really okay with that.
But it's still a really. I don't know how I felt about #1, so I'm looking forward to seeing how #2 sways me again.
Okay.
And just a quick shout out to a book that no one's going to read. It's called Quicksilver No Surrender #1. It spins right out of Avengers No Surrender, which is one of my favorite Marvel events over the last 2 years. And it is just about Quicksilver being lost in the Marvel equivalent of the Speed Force. And I'm looking forward to seeing what... Since DC's been doing a lot of what if we did Marvel's, or DC's Hulk, DC's Spider-Man, DC's Fantastic Four? Well, how about Marvel's Speed Force? How about that? And it's well, I don't know. Quicksilver is not the Flash.
No.
He is abrasive and frustrating and a pain in the ass and
also
sometimes incestuous. So, let's, it's hard. He's a hard character to penetrate. So, I don't know if I want to get into Quicksilver now, but... He really grew on me in No Surrender.
Okay.
And so maybe this book will be good, but kudos to you for trying a Quicksilver book out of an event that literally no one is talking about.
Aw.
I love No Surrender, but nobody was talking about that book.
Well, there you go.
So
you're talking about it.
Yeah, but who am I?
Seems like Marvel's going to be hearing wedding bells this June, as Kitty Pryde and Colossus are going to be getting married. But of course, before they get married, they have to have their bachelor and bachelorette parties.
Naturally.
So X-Men, the wedding special #1 will be coming out. I'm going to have to pick this up. It's going to be written by Mark Guggenheim and Kelly Thompson. And then there's going to be an additional story in there written by Chris Claremont about Kitty and Colossus.
That's fun. Okay.
So I think that's a lot of fun. Obviously, I'm guessing that between Mark and Kelly, one of them will take the bachelorette, one of them will take the bachelor party.
Right.
We'll get to see what's going on. I'm kind of excited to see who's coming to this.
Yes.
And what will happen. I'm more excited, I guess, for Colossus's because of some of the male X-Men.
Right. Well, I'm really sad there's no Cyclops and there's no Wolverine. I mean, Wolverine's busy, but he won't crash the party unless he does.
Unless Old Man Logan.
Oh yeah, that's Old Man Logan. That's right. Yeah, that'll be good.
So I'm excited to check it out, and also to just get a fun Chris Claremont backup.
Yeah.
He's back on the X-Men. That's just kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
So,
I'll check it out.
How could I not
recommend
the wedding special?
Yeah, right? Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you have it, everybody. Those are the books that came out this week that you should check out. And of course, we talked about No Justice #1, which is a strong debut, I think, and a good indication of where the Justice League brand is going. Yeah. In fact, I say brand not just because we're talking about the League, but because apparently they really rebranded the logo for Justice League and put that on the new cover, and it's a good looking logo, and I think it's a good indicator of the future for the franchise.
There you go.
It couldn't be in stronger hands, I'll put it that way.
That's true.
But thank you guys so much for checking out our review, and we'll see you guys next time with another episode of Off the Rack. I'm Sal.
And I'm Tiffany.
Bye.
Bye.